Hey, 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 I was thinking, and so I wanted to come on here and share my thoughts with you. It has been 16 years since I was diagnosed with cancer. 16. I can't believe that much time has gone by. Sometimes I still can't believe that that is part of my life. I mean, I know I experienced it, I remember it, but it still seems surreal at times. I come on and I try to keep people aware of breast cancer, the fact that early detection is key to survival, the stats. One in eight women will be diagnosed in their lifetime. So we need to stay on top of our bodies, paying attention, noticing any changes that may occur. We have to listen to our bodies. We have to eat better. We have to exercise. I mean, I just come on and I also give quotations to help encourage people who are on their own journey. But I wanted to do something different. And I couldn't think of what that is. And then I thought, why not read from my book? I wrote my book, The Beautiful Journey, Finding Purpose Through Cancer, to help others who are going through their own journey, whether it's cancer or whatever other adversity they're facing, to help give them some inspiration, some encouragement, some hope. Yeah. And so what I want to do is come on here and just read some of the book. I won't be able to get through the entire book by the end of this month, but I'm going to pick some areas that I think are important just to show you part of the journey. When I was going through cancer, I was tired of every conversation being about cancer. And I had a dear friend who suggested that I start blogging. And that's what I did. I would blog every day for the most part, depending on how I was doing. And I would share my raw emotions. It was my journal, kind of, sort of. Some stuff I kept to myself in a separate journal, but I would share my raw emotions and what was going on because I wanted other people to understand what it entailed when you fought this battle. My book, The Beautiful Journey, is based on those blogs. And I'm really proud of this book. This was my first book. Now I'm like on number five, go figure. But I'm proud of this book because one, it took a lot for me to put myself out there. And I find that when people read this book, that they feel as though they know me because I let you into my life, even though I don't know who they are. Like I'm their best friend, right? And they know about me when I don't even know anything about their lives. But that was part of the reason I wrote this because I wanted people to know that they're not alone in their journey. I wanted them to feel as though they have someone they know that's been through it as well. In this book, you'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll be more empathetic and more aware. One of the reasons I even chose to blog is one, because I wanted to keep my family and friends informed of my journey. But I also wanted to educate them as I was being educated. I didn't know what was entailed in going through breast cancer and all the decisions that you have to make. And so I wanted to take people along for the ride with that too. But another thing is that I noticed myself transforming. I saw it. I saw it in the way that I looked at the world. I saw it in the way that I wrote and shared my story. And so that is one of the reasons I thought that putting all that together in a book, sharing my blog, and then reflecting from today's time would be helpful to people. I remember when I was blogging, someone said to me, "You should write a book." And I looked at them, well, it wasn't them, but I looked at the message and was like, "You're crazy." Like I am a math and science girl. That's why I'm an engineer. Never had I thought about writing a book. But I knew that if I shared my story, that it would allow it to go out to the masses and that my reach could be further than just the people that I talk to. And so that is what I'm going to do. I am going to read from my book. I won't make the videos too long because I don't want them to be. But I just want to share some things that I think could help someone who's going through. All righty, so be on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, know that I love you. And let me say this to you too, because as I said, today is October 8th. October 8th is my deceased sister's birthday. She died from cancer. At the time, I didn't know what kind of cancer she had. I believe it was ovarian or uterine. I can't remember. Her stepdaughter had told me a couple of years ago, but it was her birthday. And then it became like the worst day of my life. And so I wanted to take back the power of this date. And so when I released my book, I released it on October 8th as well. So yes, it's been 16 years since I was diagnosed with cancer, but it has been 9 years since my book has been out. And my book is still relevant, which is what I love. Like people are still buying my book. People still talk about how my book helped them in their own journey. So I'm just grateful, grateful that God chose me to share my story. But that is it. I'm out of here. Be on the lookout for future videos, and I hope you join me in that journey. Alrighty. I love you. Bye bye.